What's up, everyone? I'm JD, the Mighty Mesper, the guy that was video games but hates IGN, and I am officially back once again, not from the dead. I'm not dead, obviously, but I'm back to do another pickup video. And this is a somewhat special one. I guess not really special, but technically special at the same time. This is pickup video number 10. And technically I want to wait till the end of the month, but I know it was overdue, so that's why I'm doing it now. So before we start, before all these people, I want to tell you where I have been. So the past few weeks, I have been away. I have just went to California to see my papa, Max. And I really had a really great time. And of course, I did find some games, which of course you'll get to see those here today. And if you guys have followed me on Instagram, you might have seen some of these pickups. In fact, a lot of these pickups you will probably see on Instagram. However, some of these guys you might see them on YouTube first. A lot of these you're gonna see on YouTube first before they're on Instagram, because I need to post them on Instagram now. It's gonna be a lot of work to post them on Instagram. It's a lot of hassling. But yeah, I had a really great time in California, and of course, the next couple of weeks I got to spend time with my father for Thanksgiving. So I had a really great time there. And well, we're not great, but for reasons I'm not going to explain. But yeah, had a really good time spending time with him. And I did find some games. Well, went to book off twice actually in the same week. I went to book off on Friday with him. He got me a load of PS3 games that I needed. And then I got a few more on Tuesday, which officially means that I have officially reached over 100 PlayStation 3 games today. And all the stuff I have to show you is basically the total amount, which also reaches 100 PS3 games, and actually the equal amounts. Okay, technically, yes, 2 of them are not working, but they are still complete otherwise. And okay, I know I haven't tested Skywriters, but it's a common game, so I shouldn't really have to test it. But yeah, very excited for what I have to show you. So, and I'm actually looking really good today because and yes, this is a very nice button-up shirt that my dad got me. So, special thank you to him. We look good, and now that's all the way, let's get started. So, first we're gonna do the one game per system games, which I can usually start with, and then we'll go towards the less valuable stuff and then the more valuable stuff. So let's start with 3D. I do one 3DS game, one Switch game, and one PS2 game. And these are games I have shown on Instagram. So if you have followed me on Instagram, which by the way, go follow me on my main Instagram, JD the Mighty Mesper. If you have followed me, you probably have seen these. But we have Rayman Origins. This game I found at a flea market. Which is actually a good thing, because you rarely come across 3DS games at a flea market, so I was really glad to find this game at a flea market. It's a once per year flea market, or once per season. It is complete, by the way. It's actually really cool. I never got to play this version of Rayman Origins, but I have played the 60 version, and my favorite 2D platformer was Sonic Generations, but now it's pretty much Rayman Origins. Such a fantastic game this game was, and I do want to try the 3DS version, but I have a lot of other games I need to play, so I probably won't get around to it. Next game we have is Atv Untamed 2. This is Lost Dragons and Secret Fairy, which this is one of the games I got, and I got this game in California. I know this game came out earlier, way earlier this year, but I was able to get this game. There was another game I wanted, because I was like, I'll try it out, and then realized, it's a visual novel game, but this is a game I was really excited to get. For some reason, I just can't get used to the battle system. And I tried, but I was like, yeah, I don't know if I can get used to the battle system. I tried my hardest. I know Terry said they changed the battle system a lot, but this one, I just can't get used to. And I don't know why, but I just can't. And on top of what sucks about it is Ryza, this girl right here, it is super adorable. In fact, this is probably one of the most adorable games I ever played. But sadly adorable. Well, it's not a horrible game. It's just that I can't get into it. Again, not a horrible game, which is definitely good for a continuing sequel, but I just can't get into it. And of course I am on the lookout for Atv Ryza 1 on Switch, and I also need the Atv on PS4. including Wood of Soleil. Actually, that one's really hard to find, actually. And of course, PS2. So, story about this game. I did get this factory sealed, however, I opened it. Even though I technically don't want to open factory sealed games. What was I got on a trade base? So, considering how much I paid for it, I'm still okay with it because it's a game I wanted to play for a very long time. I was really glad to get it. You guys know how much I love this franchise, so I was really excited to get it, and that's Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. What people would call us the best JRPG ever made, and if it were looking at a best game JRPG wise, I can definitely agree. Although my picks were obviously two would be Eternal Sonata and Tales of Xillia, but that's a story for another time. But yes, fantastic. What a fantastic JRPG! I love this game. And it says right here, call it the RPG for the GTA generation. And wow, that's kind of surprising. But yeah, and of course it does feature Dante from Devil May Cry, which is, I don't know if you can see, but really fun game. I cannot wait to play more. Also, while mentioning it, you might recognize what happened to you might recognize that my last video that I had a TV. Well, unfortunately, another thing I should point out that my TV sadly died, but thankfully just in time because I just got a new TV and from my dad. And it was a little bit a lot of money, but I was able to get it working, and it actually was really nice. Actually, when you watch movies, obviously, especially on 360, but PlayStation 3, yeah, not too much. So next up, let's do the Wii U. Now, I thought I wasn't going to collect for a Wii U that often. However, I was like, you know what, Wii U games are going to get much more hard to find. So I'll try to get these games now, and I'm so glad I did. I'm not close to going for a full set, but I was like, you know what, I'll get these games now. You know, they're not the best titles, you know, Wii U games are going to get much more harder to find, so if I can get them now, might as well. I'm so glad I am, because these games, well, there's not the most expensive games, but I might as well get them while I can. Like I said, so I'm going to show these three games as a whole, because they're just to save some time. But we have Disney Infinity 1, 2.0, and 3.0. Nothing too special, but it's actually, now story about these two. So these two I actually found at a San Francisco thrift store. They were $3 a piece. I was like, they were Wii U games. And then this one I found in a book house. I was like, it's $4. I might as well complete the trilogy. So that was very happy to me. And of course, I'll actually put these games here actually, because I need to put them to Wii U section. We also have Pac-Man and Ghost Adventures. Now, you know, if you guys know me, you guys know that Part 2 was a disappointment. I kind of somewhat liked Part 1. And I heard this is the best version of the game, but the thing about it is that I rather play these games on the Xbox 360. And again, I do have Ghost Adventures Part 2 on 360. I don't have Part 1 on 360, but I do have Part 1 now, physically. And even though I used to own Part 1 on the Wii U digitally, so I mean, I might, if I have to play digitally again, I will, but at least I don't have to worry about it anymore, because I now have physical copies, so really excited. And the last one is nothing too special. Oh god, my eyes itchy. But yeah, and the last one is nothing too special. It's a JRPG. One of the only JRPGs on the Wii, although I did hear this is the worst one out of the bunch. But still got to get it, and that's Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE. So, story about this is that this came out the same day as Mario Sonic of the Wii U 2016 World Big Games. I got Mario Sonic in 2016 instead because I was a huge Mario Sonic kid, and I was like, I'm not going to play this. And then I was like, and then it was actually a good thing, because now it's actually even better, but made it even better because Mario Sonic ended up becoming super freaking rare, and this ended up being cheap. So I actually was really cool that I got this game. I was able to save some money for Mario. Well, I paid retail for it, but I was like, I wanted to get it. I mean, come on. And I was considering on selling it, but I decided not. I'm so glad I decided not to, because otherwise I would not lose. I miss on a very hard game to find. But anyway, yeah, this game not super hard to find, but it's notable for being one of the only JRPGs on the Wii U. In fact, the only turn-based JRPG on the Wii U. I mean, I guess there are some virtual console stuff, but it is the only turn-based JRPG on the Wii U. So it's good to know. Anyway, let's do. I was thinking about doing DS, but you know what? I might as well do GameCube first. majorly because, I don't have the best of titles for GameCube compared to. I guess I have some quality ones, but not super crazy. So, it's like, these are the worst of the worst, I'll see it sideways, so I'm gonna go do GameCube first, actually. Now, the thing about this, I don't get GameCube games very often. I want to go for a full set, but I kind of realizing I'm not going to go for a full set. But, I found these two at the flea market, and this one, and one of them was 10, one I was able to get down to 15. But it was actually really cool I was able to find these games, because you don't want to cross GameCube games in very often. And there was two more I wanted to get, however, I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So unfortunately, they did sell. Unfortunately, so I think there are common games. I'll get them another time. But thankfully, I got the more valuable ones. Not that they're crazy expensive. And unfortunately, I brought a bad way to start for GameCube to try to build a GameCube collection, because unfortunately, we do have perhaps the worst game I played this year. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you may know what it is. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom. Oh shit, it's actually very sticky, actually. I'm not even joking. And it's also because I had to sit on the booth. It is complete. Okay, try not to stop my finger, obviously. I'd be banned if that happened. But yeah, terrible freaking game. This game sucks. Terrible game. One of the worst games I played this year. Yeah, and unfortunately, the same thing would also be said about this one. However, this one is not bad. Well, it's bad, but I'm trying to find just a way to slide, and that's Shadow of the Hedgehog. Another terrible game, but on the plus side, it does have a badass freaking opening, and the intro cutscene it's so beautiful to look at, actually. Now, too bad the opening stage is fucking garbage, but yeah. But now here's the thing about this copy. This is a Black Label copy. You mostly see these in greatest hits. This is actually a Black Label copy. You rarely come across Black Label copies, actually. It was really cool to get this. And once again, it is sticky, but so that is kind of blows. We'll have to find an upgrade, but yeah, it's really glad to find this game, Black Label. And I eventually I'll find another one, but yeah. And I'll have to put these games away, actually. It's gonna be hard for me to stick them on because they're really sticky. Now I won't use that term, but it is what it is. Anyway, now let's do the DS. I got 2 DS games, actually. Now the thing about it is I've kind of been interested in building a DS collection. My dad is like, oh, you shouldn't build a DS collection, but I'm like, fuck it. I want to build a DS collection. You know why? Because I played DS games when I was a little kid. So, although I don't have much of a collection, I am starting to build a collection. These 2 games are great additions to the collection. We have Sonic Rush Adventure. So, story about this is that I have Sonic Rush, and I've always wanted to get Sonic Rush Adventure, but I've never been able to find it for a reasonable price. And I was actually really glad I found this game for a reasonable price. I think I bundled it with a couple of games, which I will. 2 of them I'll show at the end of the video, but. Yeah, this is one of the games I was able to bundle, and I think I ended up getting this for. How much did I get it for? Oh, I got this for $18. The whole bundle was $45, so this was $18. And the last one is a very uncommon DS game. I'm actually currently playing this game actually on my DS right now. It's actually, and it's not an amazing game, but it's actually pretty good, actually. I don't think the reception is good enough. Like, this game does not get enough credit for what it is. It's not a horrible game. It's not an amazing game. Like, do I think it's an amazing game? No. But is it horrible? Hell no. This is the example of a hidden gem right here. And the game I'm talking about is Bleach the Third Phantom. A very uncommon game. I just got this game recently. Now, of course, I did find this game at Oreo, and I wanted to ask if I could get it. I hope he didn't get it for me. But it's a good thing because I thought I was gonna get my college open again, just like what happened to Infinite Space. I'm still looking for that game, trying to track that one down. But eventually, this one it was still there, so I was really surprised I got this, and I got it for $61. Reasonable price enough because you don't see complete copies of this game on eBay, so. I have to do it to the aggressive off, but another 2 Sega DS games off the list, and pretty good ones at that. By the way, one more thing about this game. A little bit spoilers, but Kinoka, not Hinoka from Fire and Fates. Kinoka's such a sweetheart, by the way, and I'm joking. It's too bad she won't be in this game. I don't know, lost opportunity for a good character. Anyway, let's do the PlayStation 4 games next. Games. Now, so a couple of these PS4 games. Once again, I did not tell you about Pac-Man Girlfriends, but I found in California, in case you're wondering. But if it didn't say it, I'm not saying it. But yeah, these games. These are really good. These are games I have been looking for. A couple of them they're not crazy expensive, but most of these I have been looking for. So not the most expensive titles, but I am trying to build a PS4 collection, and these are going to be great games to add to the collection. We have Rocket Arena, which actually just came out recently. Never played it, but not a game that interests me. I only got this game because it was on clearance, actually. So that's why I got this game. It was super cheap. It was on clearance, so I was like, you know what, why not? We also have Ratchet and Clank, which I heard is one of the best PS4 games, and just in time to actually find this game, because this game with the sequel actually with the pilot was just nominated for Game of the Year, which I heard is amazing. Cannot wait to play once I get a PS5. I probably won't. Oh, it has a code actually. I'm not gonna show it actually, but yeah, really cool. And of course, these two games are games I've been wanting for a while, but never been able to find them at a reasonable price. We have Yakuza Kiwami in the Steelbook. Now, unfortunately, it does have some sticker residue. I tried getting it off, I couldn't get it off, and unfortunately, there kind of is a little bit of a somewhat soup cover crack. But other than that, this is a really nice Steelbook. I don't collect Steelbooks very often, but it's a game I wanted for a while. And I want to get into the Yakuza series, but I don't own a PS4. But when I do get a PS4, this is gonna be one of the first games I play, because I've always been wanting to play the Yakuza games for a very long time. I heard that they're super over the top and super funny at the same time. And you know me, I love you know that I love comedies, obviously. So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to playing this game. Another game I'm looking forward to playing this game. So glad I got this game, but also really disappointed at the same time. Yeah. But it's a game I wanted for a while. I was really glad I was able to get it for a reasonable price. And I got this game at GameStop. And I actually did a trade-in. I traded a bunch of my doubles or junk to get this game. But yeah, I traded a bunch of my doubles and junk to get this game. And the trading value was $12. I had to pay $8 for this, but I still walked away with this game, which was amazing. And that game is 13 Sentinels Aegis Ram, which I'm really excited to have this game. And has the disc obviously. Yeah, but this is a game I've been wanting for a very long time. This was actually my most wanted PS4 game, outside of Neon-Falcon, which of course I will get. I do have one of them to show. But yeah, this is what kind of blows about this one is that they just announced that the game would be coming to Switch actually. So it kind of blows that, because I wanted to get this game when it was like $40, and now I feel like this game will be dropping in price because now there's a Switch version coming out. Regardless or not, I'm still happy to have this game. And I am a big Vanilla fan. Not super big, but super big. I'm pretty big. I played Owen Spear, great game. I played Dragon's Crown, amazing game. I heard really good things about this game, but again, I don't want to pay eBay prices. It's not a game I want to pay eBay prices. I was able to get this game cheap. I mean, I'm just cheap as fuck, man. You know me, but yeah, I was really glad to get this game, and I actually know nothing about this game. So do me a favor, don't say anything about this game. Like, don't spoil me or anything. I want to go with this game. I want to go see how big into Vanilla. I guess I kind of looked at footage, but I completely forgot. So when I get a PS4 or when I get the Switch version, I want to go into this game as blind as possible. So don't say anything about this game. If you do, then I will not give you a heart, a love comment. I will not type a love icon in your comment. So I don't want to delete your comments. It's obviously rude, but don't comment. Okay, anything regarding this game. I want to go as blind as possible. Something I do have to point out, but anyway. And of course, one of the best JRPGs is one of the best Switch JRPG to me, and it will also be the best PlayStation 4 JRPG because I love this game on Switch. This is also the PlayStation 4 version I wanted for a very long time. I'm just so happy to have this game because it's a game I wanted. I never been able to find a reasonable price, and now it's in my possession. And that game is The Legend of Heroes: Trials of Cold Steel 3. Unfortunately, it is a little bit sticky residue. I mean, I tried to get the GameStop sticker off, and unfortunately wasn't able to. But it is complete manual, which is rare for PS4 game, and the 2 disc, and the soundtrack. Even though it only comes with like 2 songs, but yeah, one of the best JRPGs this generation. And one of the best one of the best games Falcom ever played in. This is hands down the example of the term hidden gem. This game is an absolute hidden gem. I love this game. I love the characters. I love Reen. I love Kurt. I guess I kind of like it too, but and of course I love Una Crawford, which is basically this girl right here. One of the most cheerful girls you can get. And Erika Harawaga does an outstanding and amazing performance as her. So yeah, we're really excited to get this. We're excited, I'm very excited to play the PlayStation 4 version of this game because it's one of the best JRPGs ever made to me, and probably my top 20, top 30 favorite games of all time. Maybe top 10 actually, but I love this game. Please play this game if you haven't. It's so freaking good. Anyway, I'm actually gonna put the. No, actually thinking. No, Trials of Cold Steel is actually so sticky. Actually, I don't want to damage anything else. So I'm gonna put everything back, and of course we're gonna move on to the Wii games, and unfortunately the Wii is now, I guess, the not so great ones. However, we're actually starting to get into the more higher quality stuff. I mean, we'll take out the Still Shovelware, I'll see, but it's made up. It's gonna be made up by a very uncommon Wii game, and I apologize for the dogs barking. I know is what you see him in Hanton. There's usually a lot of where I live. There's usually a lot of dogs barking. That's something I cannot control, so I apologize for that. And it's usually cars, I get it, but anyway, let's move on to the Wii games. Again, and a lot of these games I found in Goodwill. And two of them I found in Book Off. However, the good thing is that two of the games that I have in stack are actually games I used to own as a kid. And again, when I sold my Wii collection, my third-party Wii games, not that I regretted getting it back, but I kind of regretted selling my Wii collection because now I don't have. Well, now I'm even better over what I had before. I could have had those games before I kept them. It is what it is. You do what you learn, but at the same time, I wasn't able to get the PS Vita out of it. So anyway, we do have NHL 2K9. Also, I traded in the GameStop, by the way. Rock Band, which I know, Rock Band is actually really hard to find, actually. Oh my god, and of course, you have the Rock Band track packs, which are crazy. There's so many Rock Bands, and most of it's obviously track packs. I know it's annoying, but what can you do? What about the game? This is a game I used to own, actually. Puss in Boots. Not a good game, but you know what? It's a game I used to own, so it was $4, so I might as well. Based on the dream. And of course, Puss in Boots is obviously the character based who was from Shrek. So, because in case you're wondering, there you are. And I know I've never seen Shrek. I never seen the Shrek movies. Obviously, I kind of don't want to. Although I did hear that one of the GBA ones was I think it's called Hassle of the Castle. I hadn't attended many players that game actually, so it was very good. So we'll see about that one once I get a hold of it. We have Barbie Horse Adventure Writing Camp. This is not Group Grand Pops, and this is not Group Grand Pops on the 3DS, which is the extremely rare and expensive Barbie game. I know, stupid for Barbie game, but what can you do? We have Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I am not a fan of first-person shooters on the Wii. I am into first-person shooters. I am not a fan of first-person shooters on the Wii, so I'm not going to say anything about those games. But this is another game I used to own. I used to own a lot of the Need for Speeds. Wasn't able to get all of them, but I used to own a lot of the Need for Speeds, and this was one of them. Need for Speed Carbon. Unique. Well, the fun fact about this game, this was actually one of the launch titles for the Wii, which is actually really, really cool. But it's also reminding me of another one sort of Wii game that we really love to get a hold of. It is a cheap game, but it's another reminding me of a game I love to get a hold of. It's a one title for Wii, and it is an Atlas game. Trauma Center, Second Opinion. You guys know that I picked up Trauma Team a few months back. Several months back. Got the one off eBay, and now it's like a $35 to $50 game. But yeah, it's money able to get that one. I'll get it eventually, but I don't want to cross it very often. And also my Circus Storage, as well. And we also have Waco Indiana Jones The Winter Adventures, because this is the Waco version of Indiana Jones, which is of course based on the first three Indiana Jones movies, which is basically Raiders of the Lost Ark, I'm with Temple of Doom, and The Last Crusade. I think that's the movies. I'm not sure, but yeah, this one. I do remember I do know for sure that I used to own Indiana Jones 2, but I'm not sure if I own this. I am not sure if I own this one though. But I did used to own Indiana Jones 2, and I believe that one I got at Best Buy. So as I will have to get all the big games on the Wii. It's not gonna be easy, but I'll try. Oh, because I did used to own Lego Batman for the Wii. And not Lego Batman 2, but I also Lego Batman 1. And my dad got for me. Back at Kmart, Western Peace Kmart. And while mentioning family, I might as well mention Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. So, a little known fact about this one, something you should know. My papa, who I just told you I just visited to go see in California, actually said that I should keep an eye out for the Harry Potter games. So, and this is actually, when I found this, I was like, oh, this is a Harry Potter game. I was like, I was showing because here's the game and here's someone to keep an eye out for. It's not the most expensive one, but you know, it's a Harry Potter game. He thinks Harry Potter games will go up in price, actually. So, I was like, yeah, no, I might as well, because he did say that. It's not an expensive game, but you know what? Had to get it because it is a Harry Potter game. I do have Debbie Hollowell's Part 2 on the PS3, which I found at a flea market. Okay. And of course, I guess that's all the shovelware, but probably the best title on the Wii, and I'm so happy to have this game. It's a game I wanted to get for a very long time. I never wanted to pay the retail. I somewhat paid on the retail. I kind of paid close to retail, but you know what? Which they had it overpriced. However, I was able to get it cheaper, and I did get them to roll down the price because it hadn't been selling for like a few months. And they got it down to 45. Not 45. I'm sorry. 35. So for 35 bucks, I'm proud to say I'm now the owner of No More Heroes 2. Desperate Struggle. Which this game just got released on the Wii, but yeah, I was really excited to get this game. I've always wanted to play No More Hero games. I was like, I want to play this game. However, I kind of want to start with No More Heroes 1 before I put Part 2. So that's why it's actually what holding me back. It's also reminding me of another Wii game that I want to get a hold of. It's a game I did used to own. It's Sam Max Season 1. Now, I do have Part 2, which I think it's it's over there. I do have Part 2, which I was able to get back, but unfortunately, Part 1, I was just never been able to find. I had a hard time finding these games. Those are kind of games I regret selling. It's also reminding me of another game I kind of regret selling, and Survivor for the Wii. Yeah, that game was actually really hard for me to find, and it's actually another game that will be even more harder to find for me to get back. I had it before, it's getting harder to find. Even though it is shovelware, but you know what, it is a game I need. So, I'll eventually get it back. Even though it's not going to be easy to get back. But you know, what can you do? I also point out because I used to love the show. So, even though I'm not a big fan of the show anymore, but I do need it for the Wii. Anyway, let's get to the main event. The Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 games. And also the PS1, which I'm going to save for the end of the video, but anyway, I actually thought I would have way more Xbox 360 games that I've done. Unfortunately, I ended up not, but I do have an uncommon PS360 game, which again, if you guys don't know, I am going for a complete Xbox 360 set right now, and like it's not my achievement, but I have over 250 Xbox 360 games, which I think it's 260, but I don't know what's the difference. So I have 250. I have over 250 Xbox 360 games, and I think there's like around 1,200 from what I counted. So pretty much I am a sixth of the way done, and these are really good titles to add to the collection. Now one of them I will start off with because this is a condition upgrade. Well, I overpaid for this one. However, the games I was doing a buy one get one buy two get one free. So it sucks I overpaid for this one, but on the plus side, I was getting an upgrade for this one, and that's Call of Duty 3. Sorry about this is that I had this game for a while who was not in the best shape, and on top of that, this one was weird. This is looking in much better shape, and it has the manual. Maybe not too best shape, but it is fully complete now. If this was actually the only Call of Duty I had that was missing the manual. If it sucks that I overpaid for this game, but you know what? Might as well get it complete while I can and not have it not complete. So we're glad to have it. And also, next up we have, okay, with these two teams are part of the same franchise. These are both Sesame Street games, the two Sesame Street games on Xbox 360, which I found at the flea market. This one is not complete. Connect Sesame Street TV. This is in very bad shape, unfortunately. It's not complete. And there's no insert. But this is a 2-disc game. This typically comes with 2 discs. The first disc is technically 2 volumes, but they're actually 2 discs. The first volume is in case you don't know where the first volume is Growing Up, which is basically comes with the episodes Elmozilla, which is basically Godzilla, in case you don't understand the reference, it's Godzilla. Baby Bear is Baby Doll, which by the way I hate Baby Bear from Sesame Street because of the fact that that stupid Sesame Street movie, in case you don't know what it is, do the alphabet. Goodbye Pacifier era, and Siblings. And of course, to part 1 and 2, which is to this I do not have, because again I found at a flea market. It is Humpty Dumpty's Big Break, Failure to Launch, Rocco's Boat, and Bubble Fest. Now again, you need to keep in mind is that this game, I don't want to pay retail price for this game. It's not a game I ever want to play. However, I don't want to cross this game very often. So if I have to pay retail price for this game, then I'd be broke. Same thing with this game right here. Sesame Street Once Upon a Monster. I tried to play this game for shits and giggles and I didn't. But yeah. If I'd be paying retail, I'd be broke. And I kind of thought I would pay, and I guess I did. But I will say about this game, it is complete by the way, which is plus. I will say about this game, it's basically, it is. I kind of thought it was an RPG, a Connect RPG, but it's not. It's more accurate. It's basically, I guess it's a playful game. You can move your arms around or something. I don't know. But yeah, what's unique about this game is this is by Double Fine Productions, Double Fine Studios. And if you do not know who that studio is, they are the studio that made Brutal Legend, which I heard is a fantastic free game. I cannot wait to get that one. It's obviously Metal Fan's dream. Of course, Jack Black is in it, and of course, they just made Psychonauts 2, which of course Jack Black was also involved with it. Well, he did one of the songs for the game. For Psychonauts 2. So, of course, and you guys know I love Jack Black. Would love to get Brutal Legend, but unfortunately I'll have to wait for this for now. But on the plus side, it's really cool for me to knock those two games off the list. And I'm very glad I was able to get them now when I did. So that I don't have to pay eBay prices later on. And eventually for Connect Sesame Street TV, I will find another one, and I will find another one, and then I will find another one that actually has the 2 discs, and of course, when I find it, I will basically use that one as trade bait. It's actually similar to another game I have, so I can copy it, get my own 260, that it's missing a disc, and actually this is a worse shape actually than that, so, but again, I don't want to cross it very often, it is a single game, but, what can you do? Anyway, we have another contender for one of the worst games I played this year. Aliens, Colonial Marines, what a huge disappointment this game was, but but it is a game I needed because again, I'm going for a complete 360 set. Unfortunately, this is in horrible shape actually. What a sticker residue. It's actually this huge sticky thing on the front and back. Very unfortunate, but it is complete. It is complete. It's a game I needed, so. And I will say this cover is freaking badass. Too bad the game fucking blows. But it is, again, it's a common game. I don't have it. So, for $7, might as well get it and mark it off the list. I'm very glad I did, even though it's not in the best shape. Not condition I wanted, but you know what? Again, it's a game I need. And what I could do is, hey, I'll tell Book off, hey, if they have the same one for the same price, and then one of them's missing the best condition, one's missing the manual, I'll tell them, hey, you have one that's missing the manual for the same price, and then there's another one that has the manual for the exact same price. Is it possible? I would ask if it's possible to combine the best ones to get a better deal. And I was like, maybe I should try to do it. I know they wouldn't be allowed to do it, but no, I'm just cheap as fuck, and I want to complete. And I'm very glad I got it complete. Anyway, we also have Hannah Montana the movie. Another game. I don't want to cross this game very often. Now I do remember the show actually. By the way, it is complete. I heard this game is terrible, but I did hear that it's one of the easiest games to get for without the achievement points. So it's a good game to play without the achievement points. But yeah, this is a pretty terrible game. But I mean, I do remember the show actually. Although you're not gonna believe this. I don't remember the live on stage musical numbers from the show. I know, stupid. It is by It's a Laugh Productions. Look at the numbers logo. But it is by It's a Laugh Productions. That's people who made. They're actually the studio that made a lot of the Disney Channel sitcoms from the late 2000s to the early 2010s, and they're still around to this day, actually making more sitcoms, which is amazing. But yeah, we're excited to get this game. Not the best game, but it's a game I needed. So, and again, now I guess we're going to move on to the better games. Obviously, we have. And I'm trying to go quick with these because I don't want this video to be under an hour. So I will try to go quick with these, but we have Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. Here, MX vs Atv Untamed. I actually got this game because I found this game in California. I actually got this game because Mr. Wright said that he made a video saying he actually really liked this game. So actually, it's like, since they praised this game, I'll try it out, and it's okay. There's nothing to like about it. It's actually very short for a campaign, but so long at the same time. But I'll get around to it, but not now. We have Tom Clancy's Story Recon Advanced Warfighter. Unfortunately, what sucks about this is that it kind of is a little bit in poor shape. Not only here, but here at the same time. But I actually heard this is one of the best games on Xbox 360. It's also a common game as well, and I heard it's one of the best games on Xbox 360, which is amazing. But yeah, I'm very excited to get this game. And I did not want to get the Black Label. And I guess I did find it at a position. I kind of regret not getting those 260 games, because I was like, those are not rare. Big mistake, because now they sold and they're games I needed. I'll find them eventually, but I don't want to pay eBay prices. But anyway, this one I'm super excited to get a hold of. Halo Wars. This was one of the few Halo games I was missing for the set. Now, story about this is that, it is complete, by the way. You guys know how excited I am to get this game. Story about this is that you mostly see this game, like with Dead Space, you mostly see this game in Platinum Heads. You do not see this game Black Label. I ran across the Black Label version twice. This is the second copy I run across. This is the one you see right here. This one, I did run across it before, however, it was in poor shape. And on top of that, and they had it for $4, and they had the stupid Microsoft stickers. Which, by the way, if you're a collector of Xbox 360, stay away from the copies that have the Microsoft employee sticker, Microsoft Store sticker. They're very bad. I always stay away from those. But yeah, really gotta get a Black Label. Last 3 games, I'm really excited. These are one of my favorite games of all time. I love this game as a kid, and 10+ years later, it's still a masterpiece. And it comes with 2 bonus games as well. Plants vs Zombies. Oh my! I love this. I love this game. This is one of the best games ever made. To me, I love. It's super addicting, super fun. It's hilarious at the same time, and the ending for a Pocket game is hands down the best. Instead of going for more random text, they decided to do a musical performance, which I think was a great way to end this game. Even though technically we got more Plants vs Zombies games, and it sucks that Pocket was owned by EA now. No, but I love this game. Was really excited to get it. And believe it or not, this version, of course, like all Pocket games on 260, but majority of them, this one comes with 2 bonus games, Peggle and Zuma, which I really like Peggle. Really great game, although it is a little bit bug based, and 11-4 or can eat a dick. Oh my god, I hate that level. But it's still a really great game regardless. And Zuma, the original Zuma, not Zuma's Revenge, you saw me get that a while back, but Zuma 360, an original game, it's okay. And of course, another game I got in California, and it's one I wanted to get for a very long time, was really excited to get it, and Alan Wake. I heard nothing but great things about this game. I only played this game once, but oh my god, I played this game with the lights off, in the living room. Even I had to move my 60 to my room with the TV, because I got the new TV. But during the time when I had no TV in my room, I had to put just games on in the living room. This was one of the best experiences I had with a video game. It was so freaking good. Even though it was sucks that I didn't have a controller that worked out well, which I would say I was about to say made it worse, but actually it made it even better because of the fact that it made the game more scary. So with obviously this is a thriller and also a horror thriller, which means that this is has a lot of horror elements. But it's a game I've been really looking forward to playing. I'm so glad I got to play it. I cannot wait to play the remastered version, but really fantastic game. One of my favorites. It's definitely becoming one of my favorite 360 games. I just have to play through it more, but yeah, great game. And the last game, this is another racing game that Mr. Wright said that this is hands down his favorite racing game, and I played it and I really loved it. I did not get to finish it, and I did not play enough to love it, but I did play enough for it to talk about it in full detail. And oh god, yes, this is one of the best 360 games ever made. One of the best racing games. It's also, I will also mention that it was a launch title for 360, and this is probably one of the unique launch titles. This is also a very uncommon game, so I'm super happy to have this game. Not only even better by the fact that Mr. Wright made a video. And by the way, I will say at the end of this video, in the link in the description below, I will leave a link for Mr. Wright's top best Xbox 60 games video. I highly recommend you check out the video. I even got to game footage of the racing games, and they look fantastic. I cannot wait to play them. This is another one, and unfortunately, it is getting harder to find, but it is a fantastic game on its own right. That's Need for Speed Most Wanted, and this is the Black Label version, not the Platinum Hits. But this is the 2005 original, not the 2013 one. And also, you got to keep this in mind when you're going for the full set. There are 2 Need for Speeds. This is 18. But there are 2 Need for Speed. There are 2 Need for Speeds for the Xbox 360 Most Wanted for the Xbox 360. There are the 2005 game, which is this game, and there's the other one, which is the 2013 game. This is the uncommon Most Wanted game that you need to keep an eye out for. Not the 2013 one, the 2005 one. So keep that in mind. That being said, I'm super happy to have this game, and I cannot wait to play this game again. It's such a fantastic game. One of my favorite racing games, probably my second favorite racing game of all on the 360, only behind Forza Motorsport 3. So anyway, let's get straight to the PlayStation 3, because now I'm going to move quick with this one, because this PlayStation 3 games, like I said before, I basically reached over 100 PlayStation 3 games. Even though Single 2 are not working, which should be 98, but regardless, I eventually reached over 100 PlayStation 3 games today. And, okay, yeah, I eventually reached over 100 PlayStation 3 games. And this is also the biggest stack I have, although I am going in with a PlayStation 1, because I got 2 games I've been working for a very long time. One of them being my favorite game I played this year, which is, you make it even better, it is a hard game to find, and it's one of the greatest games I ever played in my life, so save that toward the end. But anyway, and one more thing I will say, that if you thought the 60 world and the PS3 world was huge, well, this is the road to end all world. I'm not even joking. This world is so freaking huge that it's gonna make people like Sid Cooper cry, because these are all some of the best games. Some a little bit more shovelware, but like if you combine the PS3 games I got from the last Picket video to this Picket video, that I'm about to show you, this is the world to end all worlds that will basically make people like Sid Cooper cry. Okay, and no disrespect to Sid Cooper, he's a pretty cool dude, pretty cool reseller, but it is. I'm saying the fact that I have way more. More I'm trying to say is I do have way more games than him. You know, he kind of says that I know he says that to keep he shouldn't sell the PS3 games, when I do think it's a mistake, because you are going to be missing out on some of the best RPGs and some of the best games on the PS3. So I do say you should go for not for the full set, but I'd say since you're now going to be selling some of your most of your stuff, from what I heard, is you're keeping PlayStation, I say keep the PlayStation 3 games. Because I think they're really cool to have, and I'm so good, and it makes me even better appreciate PlayStation 3 even more. So even the not so good ones, but even though you're kind of you're going for the more weird RPGs, but you know what, perfectly fine. You know why? Because I have over 100 PlayStation 3 games, and I wouldn't say it's a race, but you know what? I do love sharing you, Scooper. I do love sharing you any RPGs, any games you might want, any games I like, you might be interested in, you enjoy that system. Anyway, that being said, I had to get out of my chest, and I kind of wasted 3 minutes of your time, so we need to get through this, but we need to get this quick this week, because this is about to be an hour long video, and I don't want to make this an hour long video. So we're gonna get this quick as we can. We have Lego Batman, the video game. Story about this one is that this is actually a condition upgrade, and actually has the manual. The last copy I had was really poor shape, and it was the inside was super bad. This is a much cleaner copy than I found on the flea market. Last one I got was in a lot. This is a nicer complete copy. And now getting on to the PS3 games I got, and I'll say a few of these about it if I play them, but I do gotta be real quick with these games because, again, I'll tell you if they're uncommon or where I found them, but again, I gotta be quick with these games because I don't want this video to be over an hour, and we're already at 48 minutes. I gotta be quick with this, but we have EA Active 2, Zumba Fitness, which was $4 a book off, I'm joking. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 9, this is not PGA Tour 10 or 14, but still pretty cool. I heard Tiger Woods games are pretty good. I have played 2010, but again, problem was the accuracy. Judgment. I don't want to cross this game very often, but I'm never gonna play it. SSX. I heard this is one of the better SSX games out there, and I found this at the flea market, which is pretty cool. Angry Birds Star Wars. Ours. It's okay. Oh, actually, before I continue on with the PlayStation 3 games, I do have something I do gotta tell you. I should have mentioned this earlier. I actually do have a very rare game on the PlayStation 3. Very uncommon game, which I'll show you until the end. But yeah, and I will tell you the story regardless. That's why I want to go quick with these. But because this is about to be an hour long video, and it's not because even less because than before. So I gotta get quick with these. But I guess the last few are basically going with more detail. But yeah, Assassin's Creed. For Black Flag. Unfortunately, what sucks about that, this is missing the manual. And it's expired code, I was just not going to show it anyway. The story about this is that I actually thought that this didn't come with the manual, and it was a big mistake because this came with the manual. So I kind of regretted myself at the end of the day, but I did pay, but considering what I paid for this game, I'm okay with it because you know what, it's a game I needed. So, and I'll find one eventually with the manual, and then I'll sell this, and I'll trade this, use this to trade the good game I need. We also have The Walking Dead Survivor, which I did hear is one of the worst games ever made, one of the worst games on the PS3. But you know what? You never know, so I'll have to try it out. Maybe it really that bad. We'll have to see. We also have Homefront. This Gaia 3. This is actually one of the games that my dad got for me as a Hanukkah present. So thank you so much to Dad. I really appreciate it. And it is complete. I actually would like to play this game. But I want to beat the other guy, which I'll show later. It's just a more uncommon one. We got Hitman Absolution. This is the game I got at Housing Works from that day. That is the same that I got the hit. It says good. It is complete, even though it's a little bit of scratch. You know, it's a game I needed, so might as well. And of course, I'll go back to Housing Works to get any other games I need. We also have Tom Clancy's Hawks. Now, I actually had this game on 360. I was in poor shape. However, I do have it on. What you call it? PS3 now. So let's try it. I'm actually gonna move. Of course, you can't see me, so I'm gonna move this. Here. I'm gonna move this over here. There we go. We have Kingdom of Amalur Reckoning, which I heard is one of the best hidden gems on the 360. Of course, on PS3, because Mel just did a video on it, so we're excited to check it out. I have played on PS360, but I want to play more on. The ones I want to play more, but I want to play both versions here. You guys, because I'm not reading shit, but I'll play it anyway. And this cover is so freaking badass. I'm not even joking. Steelbook, I have it, and I also have it on Xbox 360, so we got to get the PS3 version. We have NASCAR 14. I don't want to cross this game very often. Unfortunately, here's the bad news. This has a crack in the case. I know. It's unfortunate. I actually thought it was in good shape, and I did not realize about it. It's unfortunate, but you know what can you do? Speaking of this game actually just be recently. I swear to you guys, this will be the last Sonic game I have to show. For this video, I kind of showed a little bit for some of the other Sonic games, and this is probably the third. But don't worry, this is the last Sonic game I have to show. Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing, which is a really fun racing game. I got this on 360, however, it was actually this was in poor shape. It did not. It froze after the full race. It was such bad shape. But I returned that because I returned everything. Got a PS1, which is now loose. Was now, but we gotta get this game. I also got Tekken 6, which I am actually currently playing this game actually during my free time. It's okay. Story mode's okay. Oh, I just said you can make your character super sexy. Like I'm actually playing as a super sexy character. You can't make it do a backflip or cartwheel. Oh. And of course, this is the game that officially marks game number 100 for the PlayStation 3 set. Demon Souls. And by the way, this is the Black Label version. Now I'm not sure how much this game goes for Black Label. But on the plus side, we're going to find this game. It's another Atlas title. What is by Sony, but Sony did not want to bring this game. So of course, Atlas of course brought it over, and it is a great game. Well, it was a great game. I do watch those games, but I can't play them because they're still way too difficult. But we were excited to try Demon Souls. I did hear it was on KMax Times more hard games to find on the PS3. Although technically now it's outdated now because obviously we know the harder games to find now. But of course, we also have Portal 2, which is a fantastic game. I love this game on the Xbox 360. I love this game on Steam, and you know me, I'm gonna love this game. I'm gonna love this game on PS3. So in fact, obviously, PC version is the best version, but this is a fantastic game. I got this game on. I have this game on 3 separate consoles now. I have this game on 60. I have this game on Steam, and I have this game on PS3 now, which is amazing. I own all versions of Portal 2, which is including the PC version, even though it is on Steam. And of course, two more anime games. I'm gonna show them at the same time just to save you some time. We have Naruto, Shippuden Ultra Ninja Storm 2. And of course, Naruto Shippuden Ultra Ninja Storm 3. Now I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure if I have to play these games in order or something. But I did hear that this game has the biggest. They say that it has the biggest roster ever, which is like 80 plus playable characters. Well, because Super Smash Bros. Ultimate I believe 83, but I don't know, man. I mean, this could still top Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as the biggest roster effect. So we'll see about this game. I'll have to check this game out. We'll see about it, my friend. We'll see about this game, Bandai. Anyway, last two PS3 games. These are very uncommon games. We're excited to get this game. And of course, I've wanted to get this game for a while. I did not want to pay eBay prices, and thankfully, surprisingly, it's been sitting. I have found this game off it. It's been sitting for a very long time. Nobody wanted this game, so I was really glad. So of course, I caught everybody else shipping. I could have got this game cheaper, but Dad was there, so he was gonna pay the price anyway. So, and this game is kind of going for a lot actually. So otherwise, they would have increased the price. It's really glad I paid the price my dad paid the price for me. But we're excited to have this game, and definitely one of my top. This is definitely one of my top 5 favorite games I played this year. And if you saw me, if you follow me on Twitter, you know what it is. It's Disgaea D2. A brighter darkness. What's awesome about this game is that this game has the original cast of characters from the original Disgaea on PS2, which is Hour of Darkness. This is obviously a game I could tell a lot of fans wanted. They wanted to see the original characters. They wanted to see Rodaro, aka was a bad motherfucker. Was one of the best freaking villain heroes in video games. You have Etna, who's super freaking sexy. And on top of that, she's freaking so freaking. She's funny as shit. Like obviously, she's actually the mascot of Nippon Ichi in Disgaea. In fact, she's so much of a mascot that she's pretty much appeared in mostly the majority of the crossover games, and not Rodaro, and the other one being Fawn, which is so freaking adorable. And surprisingly not, according to the box that she actually changed her outfit from the original. She actually changed her outfit from the original game where Rodaro and Ribbon had the same outfit. But that being said, really great to have this game. It's not a cheap game. This game usually runs you about 35 to 40 bucks. So 35 to 45 I meant. So we're excited to have this game. So last game for PS3, and I have a story about this one. Okay, so story is that so I was going to GameStop again at during. I was going to be going game hunting, but of course I stopped by Graham Company. We were going to go to the flea market. I wanted to get the complete Tekken Genesis, but we already sold. I did not get it. However, and it was a good thing because I went to GameStop and I found this game for $20, which is crazy. I found it at GameStop, which typically GameStop usually we caught slipping. I caught them slipping on it big time because pretty much this game will. First of all, I will say it's a great game, obviously, but secondly, first in case you're unaware, I did trade in a bunch of my doubles. I traded the Woo's Mario Party 8, which again I have Mario Party 8 already, an actual one, and I also traded what you call it Just Dance 4, which I found at a Goodwill, and of course it's a good game. It's actually a really good game to trade in actually, according to game hunting. But that being said, this is a rare game on PS3, super hard to find, and like one of the top 5. This maybe top 10 whereas most just PS3 games, and this game usually will run you about 80 to 120 bucks. So pretty hard to find. And without further ado, I'm proud to say I am the proud owner of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax on PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 3 version. In case you're wondering, this was the last game I had to show in my very first pickup video. When I showed Xbox 60 games, unfortunately I don't have the file for a video, but I do have the video on YouTube. I don't want to do a flashback because again I might do these in one continuous take. But yeah, this is, and of course this is kind of giving me flashbacks to my first Pick a Video when it's constantly made up to Pick a Video 10. I found this game. But yeah, really excited to knock this huge heavy off the list. Yes, and it's actually a really fun game as well. And you know me, I'm a huge Arc System Works fan, and so when I see an Arc System Works game, I expect it to be good. And typically this game is typically not good. Of course, typically this game is great. One of the best fighting games, one of my favorite 60 games. And this is, and so that means when I own this game, I own Persona 5 on PS3. So the last Persona I need is Persona 4 Arena, which is the cheap and common one, and I'll be good. I do need Catherine, which Spider-Man Gami Tensei, people don't want to count it, but yeah, we're excited to have that one. So we're gonna end the video with we're gonna end it with PlayStation 1, which by the way we're over an hour unfortunately, but I appreciate you guys sticking here for this long. This is probably the longest video I did, even longer than the last one. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me I appreciate you guys sticking with me. We're almost done. We have the PlayStation 1 games, and after we're basically done. But again, I do appreciate you guys sticking with me. Okay, so let's finish this up with PlayStation 1. We have Trick and Snowboarder, and by the way, you'll notice a theme here. All these games are super uncommon games. Well, this one not exactly, but this one was going for $60. And the side price has gone down, but I don't see this game very often. And unique about this game, it's by Capcom. So I don't know if you can see. I bought just with the glare. But Capcom game, I don't see very often. $18 works for me. And this game has this game is complete. Another really awesome game. Although I'm kind of stuck with one of the bosses. Spider-Man, not Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man, the PS1 game, not Marvel Spider-Man, not Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man on PS1. Really awesome game. I am stuck on the second boss, but really awesome game. And I found a flea market alongside Sunrise Adventure, and this game I'm about to show. Unfortunately, this game is missing the manual. But you wanna know the funny thing is? Something you might catch with the store guys slipping. And it's actually with legit case, but I got this guy slipping big time. I think what happened is that the guy who I got the game from said that the game didn't work. But I was like, you know, cause I was like, you know, this could be a common game, and I realized it was actually a more pricier one. Oh my god, yes, certainly, but for $2, this is honestly probably one of my technically big scores, even though technically it's missing the manual. Without the manual, this usually runs you about $60, 50-60. But was even better. It's just amazing. I got this game for $2, which is a freaking steal. And that game is Jersey Devil. I have played this game. It's actually really fun. I guess you kind of see it. But it's actually really fun. Really cool. Platformer, kind of more spooky vibe. Although it is harder to be prepared to die. But this is another game I actually would qualify for Horror Games Month, which is actually really cool. So of course I did Horror Games Month last year. So of course I'm still trying to figure out which games I'm gonna review for Horror Games Month this year. Although I am looking forward to Doug Walker's Disney December. Of course, going to review Disney video games, and I just saw Kingdom Hearts, and I will make a tweet about it on YouTube. Actually, I'm going to upload this video tomorrow, actually, because I'm going to go to sleep, actually. But we have two more games here. These are very rare games, and these are these are two of my most wanted, not two of my most wanted, but two games that I've been looking for a very long time, and I was able to find them at the same store. Different days, but I was able to find them for a really good price. One of them not so much, but the other one was even better. And of course with that we have Breath of Fire 4. I've been looking for this game for a very long time, and I've never been able to find it at a reasonable price. I paid $100. Unfortunately, it's kind of a problem with the case or something, and I think it's because of the manual, but it is complete. This is a super hard game to find, and again, I've been looking for this one for a while. it's not great. It is a Warfighter game, so there's gonna be a lot of problems with it. But it's a game. Again, very uncommon game. Really glad to have it. Yeah, and now on to the last game. This is a very uncommon, rare PS1 game RPG, but it is worth every cent of your penny, every cent you can get, every penny and every dollar you can pay for this game. This is by far. I did have Nier as my favorite game I played this year, but when I played this game, I played for an hour or two, and I was immediately in love. I love the story. I love the characters. I just love everything about this game. Even the small things that make me want to hate something about it, that make me hate the game. In actuality, I love this game. One of the greatest games this is one of the, not only one of the greatest RPGs I ever played, this is by far one of the greatest games I have ever played. And I'm very excited to be the owner of this game. And for the price I paid, which was really good. They had a couple of RPGs, but I wanted to get Super Mario Strikers. When I found this game, I had to get it. And it's a good thing I got it, because it's, again, one of the greatest games you will ever get to play. And this is probably a PS1 game. I cannot live it out. If I had to sell my PS1 collection again, this is going to be one of the games I'm going to keep, because I'm going to keep this game if I have to. Just because I'm going to keep this game, because I'm not selling this game. This is and I cannot wait to finish this game, but it is such a fantastic game. One of the greatest JRPGs ever made. And one of my probably now he's in my top 5 favorite games I played this year. And not only that, but my favorite game I played this year, and one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. That being said, the last game that I have to show for the video, I'm proud to say I am the proud owner of Grandia. One of the greatest JRPGs ever made. If you followed me on Instagram, and if you followed me on Twitter, you guys know that I was really excited to get this game. I love this game, oh my god, I love this game. It is complete. And it actually comes with more registration card, which is a little hard to find. It's gonna be hard for me to show you, but here it is. Gotta put it back, see here. There it is. But one of the greatest games ever made. And I would have saved for in the video, but I want to save this video in the video, because This is one of my top 5 favorite games I played this year, and then for me to get this game for a really decent deal than what this game usually goes for on eBay, I'm just happy I have this game now, and it makes me glad I got to play this game. And I will go back to this game, and I do know what I need to do. But right now I have so many RPGs I'm trying to play. I have to spend my time to want to play this game or not, and I did have to stop playing, but then eventually I come back to it. What I do, typically I don't want to go back to look up cutscenes, because I don't want to have to go to the pen to plug the TV just to play something. But this game, it was worth it, because the story is perfect. Everything about this game is perfect. There's nothing wrong with this game. Even the small nitpicks I have, I don't want to nitpick so hard, because this game is perfect in every single way. I love this game, and hands down, not only my favorite game on the PlayStation 1, but hands down my favorite game I played this year. So, and I will, if I had to make a video, I would just bring this in more detail, because I have to end the video here, because I have officially got over the 1 hour mark. So, really unfortunate, but I got to end this video here. So, I guess I kind of have to do a video about it, but still want to say thank you so much for helping me reach 10 pick videos. And we are close to 100 subscribers, guys. So if you can do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Again, we are close to 100 subscribers, and I'm hoping to get way more, so I can eventually get a community. I'm definitely looking forward to unlocking the community tab when I do get it around 500 or 1,000. I don't know how much I need, but we are close to 100. So if you can hit the subscribe button, I'll do a game room tour as promised. at the end of the year, or probably the end of the year, or next year, early next year. If I can't do it this year, but I'll do it early next year, which will be the final game room tour, because except I will show you stuff that I did not show before. But then after that, it's gonna be game room updates. I just do not have room to do another tour, so it's gonna be after the next game room tour. It's gonna be game room updates, which I'm gonna show you what's changed in the game room. But then after that, no. So this will be the last one. It will be the last one until I move out. But that being said, to a bigger apartment. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, it's time for me to say the line that I said for 8 to 9 pickers, and this is the 10th time I get to say it. I'm JD the Mighty Master, the god that was to the games but hates IGN.